receive, now embraces all of me, love of God, and receive, now embraces me, love of God, receive, now embraces all of me, the love of God, receive, now embraces all of me, and breathe that into each and every aspect of you that has come forward to receive and experience the unconditional loving embrace of God. Just breathe this in. Just breathe this in. You know, we have been working with you on finding your sinless self and creating the sinless, guiltless world from the perspective of your sinless, guiltless self. Now, these parts of you that have come up to feel the unconditional embrace of God are the parts of you that may have been reluctant to be or claim or remember their guiltlessness or sinlessness. They may have felt themselves to be sinful, guilty, unworthy, and they may have been hiding in the depths of your consciousness. And if there is any part of you obstructing the creation of the guiltless, sinless world, or creating something contrary to your guiltless, sinless world, it must come up for healing in order for your guiltless, sinless world, your sinless, guiltless world, to be fully made manifest. So this process is not an accident, but is a follow-on to how we have been working with you. And we would now offer you actually a somewhat familiar way to continue to focus on and heal the parts of you or the aspects of you that may still feel guilty, unworthy of God's unconditional loving grace, that would create something unlike the guiltless world of the sinless beloved of God. So we would ask you once again to line up these parts of you that have come up for healing. Some of them may have come up for healing over the last week, or any resistance to being the sinless beloved of God may have come up over the last week. So this energy is what is to be healed in order for you to step more fully into the sinless, guiltless world and to enable you to create your sinless, guiltless world more fully and more easily. So, once again, bring these aspects of you forward, and we will teach you how to do a derivation of what you call Ho'oponopono on these aspects of yourself. For these aspects of yourself can be set free and introduced more fully and more effectively to the healing grace of God through a process quite similar to what you know to be Ho'oponopono. So breathe. Just breathe. And as you breathe, you know you are in your highest self. One with the infinite energy, love, grace, and guidance of God. Just breathe this in. You might even work with an idea. I am my one self, united with my Creator. I am my one self, united with my Creator. I am my one self, united with my Creator. I am my one self, united with my Creator. Breathe, being in this one self. From this one self, your highest self, not only receives the love, light, healing, and grace of God, but this one self is the love, light, grace, and healing of God. From this one self, bring the most prominent aspect of you forward that is ready to receive the unconditional loving embrace of God. Be an image that you have thought of yourself. It may be an aspect of yourself that just visited you for healing. Bring this aspect of you and this energy forward now. And work with it in the following way. A derivation of Ho'oponopono. Begin with the idea. I feel for you. I feel love. I feel compassion. For I am love. And I am good. I feel for you. Lo siento. There is nothing to be sorry for. So instead of I'm sorry, or in addition to I'm sorry, I feel for you. Feel compassion for you. Feel the unconditional tenderness of God's love for you. For I know the unconditional tenderness. And this idea, lo siento, feel. Please forgive me. Or in addition to please forgive me, you might work with the thought form. Please join me in light. Please join me in love. Please join me in grace. Please join me in peace. And this part of you may have some reluctance. This part of you may have felt abandoned, forgotten about. This part of you may distrust. So continue sending this part of you the idea. Please join me in love. Please join me in light. Please join me in grace. And this is how it is analogous to Ho Ooonopono. Please join me in a state of forgiveness. For in the second phase, forgiveness is a state of being. Please join me in love. Please join me in love. Please join me in peace. Please join me in peace. Please join me. As I love you. As I love you. Because I love you. The God I am is love. And the God I am loves you. The God I am is love. And the God I am loves you. The God I am is love. And the God I am loves you. Thank you. Thank you. Triggering healing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And feel the love of your highest self embracing the forgotten self, the misunderstood self, the abandoned self, the miseducated self that learned shame, the abused and forgotten self. Feel this aspect of you receiving the healing grace of God, being drawn in to the light of God that is you and your true essence, being rewombed in love, being reclaimed by love, being renewed by love. And allow this healing to occur on this aspect of yourself. Maybe another aspect that is ready for transformation so that all of you can be the sinless, guiltless beloved of God and contribute fully to creating your sinless, guiltless world. So if there is another aspect of you that is ready, bring it to mind and bring it forward. Bring it to mind and bring it forward. Bring it to mind and bring it forward. Well, as you bring this aspect of you forward, once again, similar to Ho Ooonopono, know that you are the light of God, that you are your one self, united with your Creator. You are your own genie of transformation. And bring forward this part of yourself that it may be healed and embraced by the God you are. So send this aspect of you the idea, first of all, lo siento, I feel for you, feel, feel for you, hear you, see you, understand you, love you, feel your compassion, feel for you and what you've gone through. I feel for you and what you've gone through. Lo siento. I'm sorry. I feel for you. Join me in forgiveness. Join me in healing. Join me in light. Join me in love. Join me in the state of forgiveness. Join me in this state of light. Join me in this state of love. Join me in this state of peace. It's love and loves you. I love you. The God I am is love and loves you. And love you. The God is love and loves you. And thank you for the healing your experience brings. Thank you for the healing your experience brings.